shooting, it didn't make me feel less safe just because like I would pick and choose the events I want to go to. But like for other people on campus, like that's probably rarely like a very scary situation for them. You feel me? People shouldn't be bringing their problems on a college campus where it's children. Like these are young adults. They're not even grown people in other people's business. These is young adults, and they trying to come to learn. You feel me? So that's not really good. That's not a good example. They're gonna be seeing it, and people really try to give Morgan a chance at being a good HBCU, but then they come here and see everything, you feel me, gets messed up because of some violence or some ignorance. Like, we really gotta change that.
It makes me feel unsafe. I feel like the climate of just like campus hasn't really changed. Like we've had shootings before, or we've had attempted shootings before, so I just wasn't surprised that that happened this week. So yeah.
Unfortunately, it's something that we're really used to, which is a problem. I was actually right in the area, like right across from it when it happened. So we were kind of walking over to, the other side of Montebello to see the tents and everything. And when the shooting occurred, thankfully my friends and I were safe immediately. I'm safe immediately, but I feel like it's something that could have been prevented if they were, more cautious with security. And while I do appreciate how fast they responded, there was still a bunch of chaos to where officers were kind of like just randomly moving us anywhere really. And until they actually got it together enough to where they understood what they had to do, to which they told them, okay, evacuate the area. So I feel like while I feel safe for the most part, things like that are always a concern for me. So in this case, I'm a bit more nervous when it comes to being on campus in general. So now I'm at a point where it's gonna go out as needed.
Well, a little, not really. I don't know, like, I feel like stuff happens, and I mean, I was able to get away from the situation, so I don't know, but I feel like that's crazy that happened on campus.
After Saturday's shooting, I would say that I don't feel as safe on campus. I know that we do have measures with our police system here at Morgan State and things like that, but I do also think that it should kind of be put more emphasis on it for our safety and things like that, because of course we're in a big city, so it's inevitable there's going to be shootings, but just something needs to be instilled. I don't know what that is, just so that it's not as likely.
I mean, I'm a young black female. As being on HBCU, it's just in general, the idea of always having the threat of almost getting shot, it's scary. And I grew up in public school where there were school shootings and everything, so it's not something new, but it's something that I just wish I didn't have to deal with. And the fact that it was so close to campus, that that it was on campus, I'm like, well, I don't like that. What if that was me? What if that was one of my friends? I care about the people here. And these things are important to me. But I don't know who to blame in the situation. I blame the people, but I also bring the upbringing. People they are results of their environment. And they grew up around violence. And there's a lot of violence in the black community. Some of it's our fault and a lot of it's not. And being surrounded by all of that, you bring that with you. So whether it's stupid decisions or just that's all you know, it's just something that's there. And I really hope that something changes.